Okay, take, I don't know, number 4. Hello, and how are you doing? I am the Suit&Tie, Dip&ChewGuy, and this is an Amazon review. This is a review of, if you didn't already guess from the thumbnail, that guy. So, that is a lapel pin. I don't wear blazers. I don't have lapels. Okay, people use lapel pins for all stuff. Okay, some law enforcement I know that's okay to wear pins like this. Usually wear them above their tapes, whether they're name tape or service tape, etc. A lot of people, a lot of times you see them used on baseball hats. People put them on baseball hats. Anyway, it is a 2-piece construction pin. All right, that is the facing. It is going through my lapel hole. My blazer doesn't have a lapel. Doesn't matter. It's on a peg that's pointed, will go through without leaving really a mark, any material. That is the only time you will ever see a hydro dip, most likely. Anyway, so all lapel holes anymore are faux. They're not real. They serve no function anymore. Many decades ago, you had a hole here, and on the back side of the other lapel, you had a button. And it would be buttoned up. I'm talking back when blazers were used as sort of outerwear. Nobody has a button on the back of the other side anymore. We're 80 years on, nobody's doing that. But most blazers do have a hole. If not, again, this will poke through material. So it's 2-piece construction. You got the face of it right there. On the back, you have the clasp. It's a pinch clasp. You pull the back off. And then you're not going to be able to see it, but the pin sticks through. And you pull it out. So, this is something that I felt that I should have. Okay, all these Amazon reviews, thus far, all of them I actually have in-house. It's stuff I bought for myself previously, before I had any thought to open up an Amazon storefront. This is not something that you're going to order by itself, obviously, okay? But the whole Amazon storefront thing, although I've added stuff to it for interest, I'm not telling anybody to go use Amazon. I'm not a fan of Amazon myself. But I do know that I use it because sometimes I just have to. So, the idea of the storefront, although I have stuff there as interest, the idea is that if you or anybody in your household is buying something from Amazon anyway, if you use the link for my storefront, the channel does receive a small commission. If you are buying an order or putting together an order on Amazon, you may want to think about this. So, of course, I'm going to start getting glare now, right? That is the front. It is a silver base material with red, white, and blue enamel. Now, about the company. Mandujour is the company that makes this. They're selling it through Amazon, obviously. They do have their own website. It sounds subcontinent-ish, as in India, etc. They are actually based out of New York City with a second shipping out location in Boston. Okay? It is actually Mandujour, all crammed into one run-on word. Why did I choose this one? Now, if you go on Amazon and punch in American flag lapel pin, thousands will pop up. Some are wavy, and others are rectangular. I don't like the rectangular ones as personal preference. That said, this one stands out, and this is the reason why I chose this one. They claim, I do not know this for fact, I am just going by what they're saying, that this is made in the United States. Why is that important? Because 85 to 90% of them are not made in the United States. Does anyone want to take I guess. Yes, China. They're made in China. Now, sort of like using Amazon, not buying things from China is hard to avoid anymore, really. And even if you have something that is, oh, it's made in the USA, you will find, if you research a little deeper, that yes, it was made in the USA, it was assembled in the USA. All the parts, though, were made in China. So they're claiming this is made in America, and I think that's sort of important when it comes to something that's a representation of the national flag of the United States. Okay, so that's why I chose this one. Now, I bought this before the Amazon storefront was even an idea of mine. But since I've added this, or since I was going to add this to the store a couple weeks ago, I took a closer look at this. It is of really good quality. Now, it is retailing on Amazon. I think it's about $6.49 or 48 cents. Again, this is not something you order by itself, okay? You add it on to whatever you're doing on Amazon. $6.49, that is, you can find them a lot cheaper, but those ones are made in China. I have put this before, right before I added this to the storefront, I did put this under microscope because it is fairly, it's a good size for a lapel pin. It's larger than a lot, but it is still small. It's pretty good quality. I thought it would be, but I hadn't taken a really close look at it until I was about to put it out in front of you guys on the storefront, and I was like, you know what, I better take a better look at this. It's pretty good quality. Now, they claim they have high quality QC. From what the one I got, that would seem to be true. So, again, you got the front facing. It is silver base. They say it is silver. There are no precious metals involved with this, or not to my knowledge. It's a silver base color with red, white, and blue enamel paint. But the paint is like immaculate. Like they nailed it. It's flawless. Again, on the backs of these, let me see if I can get you a better shot. That is what's going through the hole or through material if need be. All right. Then you have this on the back. It has a pinch clasp. You put it on the backside of your lapel or whatever material. You let go of those two little wings and it grasps on. It's got a pretty good hold. That said, the nature of these clasps, no, don't wear it into, it's not going to hold if you put it under pressure. Let me put it that way. Okay. If you purposely try to test to see if it'll hold, it will not hold. They're not meant to. All in all, quality of the painting, the overall dimensions and whatnot, it's a good deal. It's a good deal. Normally, I would have thought these were a little cheaper. I actually paid a little more. The price has gone down since I paid this. I think I paid close to $7. I personally think it was well worth it. Okay? So, that is the American flag lapel pin. Now, those that have been around long enough on the channel here know that I used to wear a different one. I still have it. I still like it. I still wear it. I don't think I've worn it in any videos lately. That is not in the Amazon store. For those that were wondering, I have told people in the past, that is my clan crest. Okay, clan as in family, as in Scottish clan, not the one with the pointy white hats. That is noteworthy. It is not the one with the pointy white hats. That's important. Anyway, I still have it. You'll probably see it again. I have been wearing this one all the time in videos, except for when I have forgotten or have decided for whatever reason not to wear one at all. So, this is in the storefront, which will be in the description of all videos now, and it is under clothing, not work clothing, under the clothing section, along with the tie clip that I wear and watches. All right? Not my expensive watches, because to tell you the truth, the Timex watches, the Weekenders, are way better than like my Bulivas and everything. So, again, there it is. And now I'm done. After I don't know how many uploads. And we're around the 10-minute mark, so I'm going to rush on out here. I do hope you are all well. I'm trying to get something together for Tobacco Tuesday. It is not an issue of funding. It is an issue of sourcing, though, what's local that I haven't done yet. And that's problematic. Anyway, I do hope you are all well. I will be back on Tuesday with something. Do take care of yourselves. And as always, God bless.